Hannah over here at Punksteading, and this is the first of 3 videos of a household detox. And I am going to be talking about my household cleaners today. But before we get into what I use, I wanted to give a little explanation as to why I decided to only use the cleaning products I use. And that is because of Momo. I don't know if you can see her very well. She's a little black blob. But we got Momo about, a year ago, back when we were still in the 1-bedroom basement apartment. And as soon as she came into our house, she ran straight into the only cabinet that was open a little crack, and that cabinet held all of our household cleaners. So I freaked out, and I quickly pulled all the cleaners out of that cabinet and put them up on a top shelf. And as we kept Momo, we decided to keep her inside, so she's a full-time indoor cat, because she cannot hear very well, she cannot see very well. We were living right on the street at the time, so there was a bunch of cars, and here there's a bunch of big animals. So because she doesn't have all of her senses, she lives happily indoors full-time. And I got to thinking, and I wanted to make the indoors as comfortable as possible for her. You want to get down? Okay. Alright, sweetie, there you go. So I took a look at my household cleaners, and I realized that I was using so many toxic things for no good reason. I didn't understand why I had a toilet cleaner and a shower cleaner and a sink cleaner and a countertop cleaner and a window cleaner and an all-purpose cleaner. It made no sense, and I had never read the labels on these before, but they're full of like weird chemicals. And when I was done cleaning the 1-bedroom, it smelled like toxic cleaners. So yeah, all the bacteria was clean, but I had just filled my basement apartment with a crap ton of toxic chemicals, and I could leave while it aired out, but Momo couldn't. She was a full-time indoor cat, so she would be huffing all those fumes. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that, number one, all those toxic chemicals could eventually leach into the comforter, into the sheets, into my clothes, into the carpet, because we had carpet at the basement apartment. Thankfully we don't have that here, but it could leach into all of those things and just live there, and I didn't want that. And number two, I had all these chemicals that I had been told to buy by the media, by commercials, by, whoever, because that's what you needed to be clean or what you needed to have a clean household. And it wasn't clean. It was toxic to smell it, to breathe it in. It was not clean. So I kind of went crazy one day and just mass threw out everything. And I began thinking, okay, well, I don't have any cleaners. What can I use instead? And after some research, this is what I came up with. So we'll start with this guy. This guy is my all-purpose cleaner, and I mix it myself. Super simple. It's got 2 ingredients. This is cleaning vinegar. It is a higher acidity and a higher concentration than regular white distilled vinegar. But if you don't have cleaning vinegar available, you can definitely use just regular white distilled vinegar. I picked this up at Fred Meyer for $2.50 today, and it's a full bottle, and that's going to last me probably over a year. The second ingredient is lemon juice. Again, picked it up for less than $5. I don't know, it's been a long time since I bought lemon juice, but at my Safeway, less than $5 lemon juice. And it's just 1 part cleaning vinegar, 1 part lemon juice. Give it a shake, 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 and you've got your all-purpose non-toxic cleaner. And the way I use it is literally for everything. I start by spraying in my bathroom first, and I spray in my bathroom, and then I rotate to the kitchen, and I spray the kitchen, and then I spray my desk, I spray my nightstand, And then with a damp rag, I just kind of work my way back. This works best if it does sit a little while, and the bathroom's usually the grimiest, so I just let that sit the longest. With a damp rag, I just work my way back. And I use this for everything. I use this, like I said, for my kitchen, for my stove, for my floors, for my windows. It works for everything. I love it. It's so cheap, and it works just as good, if not better, than all those toxic chemical cleaners I had before. Get yourself some lemon juice and some cleaning vinegar. Yes, I love it. If there's like a tough stain on the counter, and I use this for my dishes as well, I have Dr. Bronner's. This is a pure castile soap, meaning it's all natural olive oil based. So it is a vegetarian and vegan friendly soap, no animal products in here, and no harsh chemicals in here either. So it's really easy on your skin. You can use this for anything. See this big old label with all these words on it. It just lists different uses, and it can be used for everything. I love Dr. Bronner's, and I keep one in my kitchen and one in my bathroom. I can't remember how much this one was. I don't know, but it's sold in most stores and definitely on Amazon. I got this one about 5 months ago now, and it's only about this much used because you can dilute this stuff and it works just as fine. It's a very high concentration in here, so diluting it will make it last longer. It just works. So I use that for any harsh stains, and I use it for my dishes as well. I don't use dish soap, I just use Dr. Bronner's. Haven't had any problems with that. Oh, and one more cool thing about Dr. Bronner's, I guess just personally I enjoy it because at my local grocery store they have like a big vat of it with a pump, and whenever this plastic container is empty, I can just take the empty container to the store, screw off the knob, pump, refill it, and pay for it. I don't ever have to throw away a Dr. Bronner's bottle into the landfill or the recycling. I can just keep using this one, and that makes me really happy. So, Dr. Bronner's all natural castile soap. Get into it, it's amazing. Last and probably least, I use this not often at all. It is isopropyl alcohol. I have only used this once while I've been here, and that was when I first walked through the door and I went to the bathroom, and the bathroom was terrible. There was like grime and gross, icky crap on the toilet, and the shower was just full of grime and mold and blech and gross. So I diluted a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and sprayed down the bathroom and wiped the bathroom just to get rid of that really intense, gross grime. And that's the only time I've ever used isopropyl alcohol. Just once to get really, really, really bad grime off of the toilet and the shower. I never, ever, ever plan to use this again in this apartment. But I wanted to include it just so you guys know that you can use alcohol on really, really, really intense stuff, but use it sparingly. Momo wasn't at my studio at the time, and I would never, ever, ever use this in a place where I ate either. But I did use it to clean, so it gets included in the video. And that's it. That is my cleaning supplies. I definitely encourage you to give this a shot, especially the all-purpose cleaner. It'll cost you less than $10 to try. Let me know how it works out if you try it, and if you use different things that I'm not using, feel free to comment down below, and I would love to learn what you guys are using as all-natural, non-toxic cleaners as well. All right, bye guys, and part 2 of 3 of Household Detox is coming next week. We're gonna do some homemade laundry detergent.